Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am JayLee. This is JLeesCorner. This is our review for P-Valley Season 1, Episode 4, and everything. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a JayBird, dun 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 dun. And all that goodness and stuff. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, but I can sleep in until 2. Yeah. Okay. Let's get ready to breathe. Okay, y'all ready? Come on. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Inhale. And exhale. Okay? And remember to relax, to relate, to release, okay, and center yourself and everyone around you. Okay. You can also follow me on IG and on Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. You can also like this video, comment in the comment section, hit the share button to share it on your social media, and all of that. Okay, let's get started. So we see Keyshawn, better known as Mississippi, but it's easier for me to say Keyshawn than to keep saying Mississippi. Okay. So Keyshawn is giving the man a lap dance, and he then tell her, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel right paying you to take your clothes off. You know, it's like giving a homeless man $1 million. Okay, because you just know it won't turn out right. I'm looking like, how does not paying someone for their services equal giving somebody some money when they didn't do nothing? I don't understand it. Just is kind of weird or whatever. But I feel like y'all up here degrading yourself. I don't feel right paying someone to degrade themselves. And then I'm like, well, bitch, what you there for? And sure enough, up walks Mercedes. Look, you must be broke, because what you up in the strip club for in the middle of the week if you don't want to pay no strippers? Okay, give her your money. You must not have no money. Whatever, I got money. Well, then pay her money. Okay, act like you Jesus and she's homeless and help her and pay her or whatever. He then tosses the money on the floor. I'm like, you little disrespectful motherfucker. Okay, and then we see who walks up, none other than Diamond. You know we all love Diamond. Benny. Okay, Tyler. Okay, tow truck Dick Benny walks up like, you know what I'm saying? You need to hand the lady her money. Lady? She ain't no lady, whatever. And if you gonna jump, nigga, then jump. And Diamond proceeded to jump up, stand up, pick that man up by his throat with one hand, and choked him out a little bit, which made that man get the money, and he handed it to Keyshawn, okay? And I'm like, yeah, here we go, okay? So, Keyshawn and Mercedes then sit down because Keyshawn feel like, maybe I'm not supposed to be stripping. Like, what if he's right? Don't let no man put his stuff on you. Don't you do. I told you, do what you want to do, girl. Do what you want to do. And but Mercedes, what if I feel different? Because I don't know. And then she walks off. I'm like, oh, she don't want to be a stripper no more. Okay. And then we get the intro. Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throwing bands, then you know they gon' shake it. 1, 2, break 'em. 3, 4, rake 'em. Look, the intro for me is just like, this is a big rich town. When I hear it, I get happy, okay? But anyway, now over at Autumn Place, she up pouring out liquor in her tub. I'm looking like, is she gonna take a liquor bath? What's going on? And she's putting her money in the liquor. I'm looking like, what's going on here? What's happening? Okay, and she's drying the money, and I'm like, what the? Is it fake money? But no, she's going to the bank. Okay, dressing her basic instinct white dress. I got money, leave me be or whatnot. But she tells the lady, yeah, you know what I'm saying, the customers or whatever wasted beer and liquor all on my money or whatever. So that explains. She's trying to make it seem as if the money that she got from the Western Union, she really made it dancing. So let me make it smell like stripper money, okay? And then she opens up a bank account in the name of Lakeisha Savage, okay? And then she had deposited into account with all that money, because we see his money in the white trash, like on the ground too. Okay, she put in $28,675.02. I say, ain't that about a bitch? Okay. We then see she goes to the club. Okay, after she go for her account, to have a session with Gidget, because Clever said, like, if she gonna be up on that pole, like, she need to learn some pole things to can't be up and falling and almost killing herself like she did last time or whatnot. Now we do see Mercedes at her studio because she's trying to imagine the girls in there dancing, including her daughter, who's not her daughter, but it is her daughter, whatever. She's imagining all of this going on or whatever, and then what is it gonna be with you opening up or whatever? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? As the realtor. And then she's like, well, I'm gonna open a dance studio. Oh, okay. Like, you gonna make money doing that or whatever? She's like, yeah, I got 200 girls, so you know what I'm saying, I can charge them $200 each, so that'll easily help me make my mortgage. She was like, I didn't know that there was money in that, but okay, but you need to put the money down today, okay, or by at least tomorrow morning or whatever, because there's other people who trying to put in offers on this location, and if you smart, charge them $250. Okay, make them pay for what you're gonna be doing or whatever. But again, I need the money by tomorrow. Okay, so we then see Sister Patrice at the bank taking out Mercedes 20 grand. I'm like, oh, she really had the 20 grand or whatever. So she closes the account that the money was in or whatever, and then she pulls off. But now, before she tells the person behind her who's honking to make your fucking bitch have a blessed fucking day, I said, is you a Christian? You saying you saying the F words? I get a damn here and there, but I'm like, a fucking bitch have a blessed fucking day? Girl, God, that is not godly. No. Okay, but we see Mercedes is still calling her mama, and her mama not answering. She just not at all or whatnot. And then we see she also calls her daughter Terica. Now Terica's phone does not get answered either, and the voicemail is the adopted mama or whatever, saying yeah, she's on punishment for 3 weeks. Call her back then or whatever. And she just sitting in Terica's room, her house, sad because she misses her daughter. Okay, now we do see the club. Clifford is talking to Autumn, but when he called her, he said, "Come in here, September, October." I said, "Bitch, not September, October." You know what I'm saying? We need to talk. Okay. Now he shows her what else he's found out about the casino coming to the city or whatever, and how, you know what I'm saying, they have not offered him any money for the bank, mainly because he's behind on some payments. And she was like, "Look, even if you get caught up, they're gonna still figure out some kind of way to take this place from you. Like, you just need to understand that or whatever." They bring up how, the cow land is only worth $1 million, but they're still being offered $6 million. Okay, and other people's lands, it may be worth more, and they're not getting all that or whatever. So they know it's some bullshit afoot. So you know what I'm saying. He said, well, how about, you go talk to your friend Andre. No, I am not. Knowing that he is creepy. He had a whole photo of me on his computer. He like, bitch, your pussy ain't that good, girl. He got photos of all of us. He was taking photos of all other locations. I'm like, crush her, bubble. But we then see Andre in a meeting with his godfather, the mayor. Okay, and they're talking to Andre's boss about the casino and how they have to do this and do that to get all this property to have this amazing casino in the city. But Andre's like, but it's a little problem. The owner of the bank knows about the casino, and since he may not really want to give it up if he thinks it's a casino coming or whatever. Now, his boss then brings up, well, no, because his building is in foreclosure. He's going to probably lose it. So why is it a big deal? Andre suggests to maybe offer Clifford some money to easily back up off the deal. And he like, nah, we not offering him no money. Like, if he gonna lose a building, let him just lose it and we can just buy it outright at an auction or whatever. Now, the mayor is upset that Andre even brought it up. He just did not want it to be addressed at all. But he thinks, give me 2 weeks. Okay, give me 2 weeks to talk to the owner and I can kind of get it done. Don't even worry about it. I'm saying, I get it handled. You know, since when they hang up or whatever, he like, look, why would you even mention that or whatever? You need to stay the fuck away from Pussy Valley. That place is known for having loose lips. Meaning you out here fucking these strippers or whatever. That's how he found out in the first place. Keep your dick in your pants and don't ruin my legacy. And now, boy. Okay? Now go and close that damn cow land lease, or no, that cow land buyout by the end of the week. Okay? Now do it now, boy. I'm like, why you gotta be all that? Why you gotta be all that? But the mayor only care about his legacy. Okay? His legacy. Now, we see Patrice at church singing. Singing. But then she went from singing to preaching. She walked up on the pulpit and starts preaching, getting the church all hyped. Can't no man take what God has for you. I'm like, okay. And then pastor gets up because again, she's preaching. And he don't want her preaching at all. And he tries to kind of take the microphone with her. She's like, yo, no. He knows the scripture, you know what I'm saying? That no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Okay, every tongue that rises against you in judgment and hypocrisy and both hateration, holleration will be condemned. I say, did she just quote Mary J. Blige? She quoted Mary J. on the pulpit. I say, Lord. She said, and no hateration or holleration. I said, I cannot, you know what I'm saying? And then she cast the whole Holy Ghost, okay? And she just sit down, you know what I'm saying? Catching it or whatever. The pastor come and snatch her ass up and pulls. I'm like, no one seen him to joke her up at the church. No one seen it. I guess everybody else got the Holy Ghost too. So he drags her to the back. What is you doing? What is you doing, Patrice? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Didn't you tell me that you wanted me out in the pulpit? Or is that a lie you tell all your church hoes? Oh, look, don't be rude. Now, you know what I'm saying? This is the house of God, okay? This is my church, okay? And don't no woman belong on the pulpit, okay? Well, you better think again because the congregation may think differently. You know what? You keep playing, you're going to find yourself at another location, okay? About here. Okay, out of here. I'm like, first, y'all in the back cussing. She called him a nigga. He had church hoes. I mean, he looked like he's a pastor with church hoes. But I digress, okay? I'm like, what is going on? Girl, this is kind of crazy. So, with this, the club, everybody getting dressed, okay? Clifford, like, you know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go out there and dance, make some money, or whatever, because things will pick up once Mercedes does her last dance tomorrow night. Well, how much we gotta dance to make this place not close down? They're like, what? Who said that? Who said that? I don't know. Keyshawn then brings up how she overheard Clifford talking to Andre about the casino. Well, look, it's a rumor. It's all gossip and lies. The bank not closed down or whatever. Then Mercedes walk in. Oh, we're not closed now. You know what I'm saying? Clifford is just a little bit behind in the money, whatever. It's fine. Which is a whole other issue. Oh, so you knew Mercedes and didn't tell nobody? She was like, I didn't mean to say shit. Because she didn't know that's what they were talking about. Okay, but anyway, so now Salt and Pepper, we know is Gidget and Keyshawn. Mississippi is upset with Mercedes, okay? Because why wouldn't you tell us or whatever? Because everybody ain't like you, okay? Who only got a dog to take care of or whatever and might not care about still working here or whatever. Gidget, you know what I'm saying? You blow through your cash like flowers in the night or whatever. And Keyshawn, no one told you to have all them kids because that is on you. And things like I told y'all from day one to always stack your money. Okay, why work here if you're not stacking no money? Whatever you say, you have stick up your ass or whatever. You don't know what we do. I know y'all always out eating all the time, whatever. Y'all always buy new bags or whatever. I've been stacking my money for 7 years. Okay, and now I'm gonna have my gym. Really? Oh, the club ain't enough for you? Really? And then she walks out. And then, she walked out because Mercedes said, your mama will tell you can't strip forever. I said, oh, was her mama stripper too? Okay, who was her mama? This is the second time someone didn't mention her mama. Her mama must be like an old stripper who everybody know who do drugs. So we then see Autumn. Autumn goes to see Andre, okay? When they talk and have a conversation after she goes to see him, she's coming to say sorry. I didn't mean to do it, okay? And he's pissed off. Like, you want to came around me to fuck me for information. She's like, that's not true. I want to talk to you, know what I'm saying? And this is, you know what I'm saying? Clifford needed information. I've been on my fault, so I freaked out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people need to know if they being screwed over. I jeopardized my life, okay? For a stripper, Okay, who went snooping and snitching on me? I'd rather be a stripper than be, you know what I'm saying, a Captain Savo trying to say the whole town. You can't say the town. And they fussing back and forth. He then say, go home and be a mother to your kid. Go home instead of being a thought trying to say, I'm like, a thought setting up people? Oh, Lord. She was like, fuck you. Fuck. And she starts crying and beating him up and crying and breaking down and breaking down and breaking down. So he holds and calms her down or whatever because he realized, oh, she's freaking out or whatnot. We then see some kind of way she wakes up in his hotel room and he just watching her sleep and whatever. And then, she gets up. She's like, my daughter is gone, Andre. And all that's left is a scar. That's it. He's like, I'm so sorry, Haley. I'm so sorry. It's okay. And then she gets up, like, I need to leave. And when she's leaving, he grabs her hand, but she then touches his ring finger and rubs his ring and said, she's lucky, and then walks out. I was like, come on now. But we then see her riding around in different wigs. Now, she done bought herself an old, beaten down jalopy, which is smart. You don't buy yourself no new car when you got good money, okay? Autumn is riding around. She keeps sending herself $9,000, and then she'll just send the money to a different location and go pick it up in a different wig, but with her ID as Lakeisha, aka Haley, aka Autumn. I'm looking like, bitch. So she must have had money before and escaped. But I'm like, if you had money, that's your account or whatever, or one of his accounts. It's weird. We don't know. But she get $9,000 a few times, a whole bunch of times from somewhere. And, girl, it's smart. No one traces Western Unions. Except the bank it's coming from. But it is what it is. So we see that it's Mercedes' last night to dance, okay? And then we see Lil Murder there trying to get in the club or whatnot. But he want to get in so that Mercedes can dance to his song because he need you to hear his song or whatever. So I need someone to hear it tonight, okay? But Diamond like, fuck on. It's a line. You ain't VIP, nigga. Go the fuck on. I will beat your ass. Get out my face, okay? But nigga, come on. It's okay. Let him in. It's okay, Diamond. Let him in. So he come in with his people or whatever. We did see Mercedes in her car call her mama because her mama suddenly borrowed that check. And then she sees Autumn walking in with a bag. Look at that bitch. Acting like she got 10 stacks in her bag. I'm like, she does have 10 stacks in that bag. You know what I'm saying? She's not fronting or whatever. But she then get a text from her realtor telling you, I need the money tonight by midnight because somebody else is, has a competing offer for the space or whatever. I need the money immediately. I'm like, Now she goes in the club, whatever. They can decorate her little locker, whatever. They all up here, they got her little bedazzled outfit. Boom, okay. Bedazzled outfit or whatever. They all oil her up. Now get yourself mad. But I'm like, it is what it is or whatever. So as she's talking to Keyshawn, about, it's not that bad or whatever. It's hard, Mercedes. I'm saying, I just, if the casino deal goes through, like, what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'll do. You can do whatever you want to do. I'm not like you, Mercedes. You don't care what anybody thinks. That's not me. All I am, I just have a pretty face. I'm pretty. That's it. I'm like, that's not it, girl. You can do more. But, she don't get it. But again, you know what I'm saying? This is her last dance outfit. It's basic to me. But I don't know if stripper wears, so it could be all good or whatever. Now, we do see as she walked through the club, whatever, they just toss some money on her because she looks amazing. Toss here and toss there. And she walks up and the dude, like Maine, who she ran into when she was jogging that one day, who told her, I'm going to get a little fat boy to babysit my, tether or whatever, and I'm going to come out the club. And he's there, and he's happy to see her, whatever. And as they're talking or whatever, Lil Murder walk up because he was trying to talk to her about dancing to a song. But Maine like, what the fuck you doing, dude? Move, nigga. It's cool. What's up, Lil Murder? I want to say good luck, in life or whatever. And then he walks away. But you can tell there's some bullshit afoot coming up, whatever. Now, she do go talk to Clifford or whatnot because it's her last dance. She's getting emotional. And Clifford trying to act like he don't care, but he's emotional too. And then he to turn around and walk away because that's what a bad bitch do. And she turned around. She was like, And then she walks out for the last time. It's so sad. But as she's walking out, her mama called. Like, I got the money or whatever. I need you to meet me. I'm saying here and there. No, mama, I'm going to meet you. Meet me here. Da, 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 da. So she's running to get her shoes on or whatever to go meet her mama to get this money. So as she's leaving to go talk to her mama, she runs into Autumn or whatever, who was looking at her locker. Like, oh, that's a big locker. I earned it, okay? You have to earn everything, Autumn or whatever. Well, all right. And she's like, don't forget, the rule, always know where the exits are because a door can be a window. Don't you mean the door? No, a window can be a door and can be an exit. Whatever, bitch. Whatever. Well, you know what? I guess it is what it is. But don't cut yourself climbing back in that window. And I'm like, you telling her that she ain't done yet? Okay. But Autumn knows shit sometimes, so I guess it is what it is. So we do see Lil Murder. Lil Murder, one of his little dudes or whatever we there with, is pissed. Okay, pissed off. Mainly because he feel like Lil Murder let Maine punk him. They're like, man, ain't nobody punking me. I ain't no punk. But I heard you everybody punk. Lil Murder looked over the nigga and said, what? Lil Murder proceeded to beat the shit out of his own friend in the club. Okay, so bad that Diamond went and drug his ass out the club. You done, little nigga? You dead, nigga? I'm like, well, you shouldn't threaten people in public. You shouldn't do that. But I mean, it is what it is. So he put out. But luckily, he gave his song to the DJ. Like, you need to play that for the main dance or whatever. So we then see Mercedes. Okay, and Mercedes is at the location of her dance studio, meeting with my mom on her way. I just need you to give me some time. She's like, well, I think it's too like the person who had an offer already paid me. She's like, no. This is my place for my studio. She's like, I'm sorry, but the person already paid me. Okay, and we then see up walks Sister Patrice. Okay, and she's like, Mama, what you doing here? She says, that's your mama? Oh, shit. She then walks away. She's like, Mom, what are you doing here? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Did you put down my money for my gym? And she was like, God has been talking to me. I've been praying all day, my whole life, really. You know what I'm saying? And God sent a sign like a feather landed on my eye ever so like it was a God sign from God. Like, I'm supposed to have my own church. She's like, Mama, I got time for your bullshit. What are you doing? She's like, this is my new church. She's like, no, this is my studio. She's like, no, I use your money to put a down payment for my new church. And I was like, oh, we thought her mama fucked up by spending her money. She did. I said, oh, she gonna beat your ass. She gonna beat your ass. And she was like, you stole all my money? You stole no, honey. God said, and she then proceeded to beat her mama's ass outside the church/dance studio. I'm like, girl, it was, look, first of all, her mama ain't shit. Her mama ain't shit. Ooh, God don't like ugly. Her mama not really even a woman of God because you stole your daughter's money after she told you I had worked for that money and this was my dream, okay? You didn't say your duck is Patrice to get your own church, then it wasn't supposed to be for you. Okay, girl. Anyway, back at the club. Mercedes ain't there. She's missing no one else where she at. She's not answering or whatever. And they're like, what we gonna do? Who will go on to replace Mercedes? And then Keyshawn like, I'll do it. I'll dance. Now Keyshawn, of course, Mississippi, you know what I'm saying? She's never really featured like that, but she's a great dancer, whatever. So Clifford goes out and he introduces Keyshawn. Honey, she came out there, and when I say she turned it out, okay? Turned it out. Okay, all up and through with dancing all over the place. And the DJ played Lil Murder new song. And people love the song. They love her dancing. They tossing all the money. They tossing all the money everywhere. Okay, everywhere, girl. She did great. Okay, now we then see Lil Murder outside. And he hears a song playing. He gets happy. That's my song. That's my song. That's my shit. That's my song. He's emotional. He's happy. He's crying a little bit. He's happy. Now, on the inside, Clifford is hearing the lyrics. And he's like, this little nigga. He then realized the song is about him. Lil Murder made a rap song about falling for Clifford. You don't know that, but of course, that's what it's about. So he then go outside, and Lil Murder sit out there smoking a cigarette. And he then said, you know the song about you, right? This song ain't about me. Like, nah, the song is about you. And he said, well, come prove it. And I'm like, well, come prove what? What you mean? And then he stands up, and then Murder stands up. I'm like, what y'all doing? What's going on? What's going on? Prove what? How you gonna prove it? They go back to Clifford's office. Girl, I told y'all on episode 1, when it was in the room, the cloud room, and I said, I just want to know what happened. They showed us what didn't happen then happened now, and I don't have no photo because I don't want to play. I don't put porn up there, whatever. And I mean, honey, I find Lil Murder attractive. I like him, and I'm like, what is going on here? What is they doing? Okay, he ripped, Clifford's little underwear and stuff off, whatnot, and his panties and stuff or whatever. It was all forceful, but attractive and sexy or whatever. Clifford was into it or whatever, and he's like, "No, you ain't gonna just go up in me or whatever." I'm like, "What? Then what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen?" He just made put a condom on or whatever. And the whole time we see Keyshawn dancing and grinding and fucking a pole, honey. I mean, Clifford and Lil Murder was fucking, girl. I mean, just it all together. I mean, and seeing Lil Murder, you know what I'm saying, got that ass from Clifford. Girl, I was outdone. Okay, it was a spit for me when Lil Murder spit. I said, "Oh Lord Jesus, that's what people do in real life." I just think that's so nasty. But I was like, fucking on a jukebox, girl. I was like, I guess so. And then we see that happening or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then we see the ending scene. We see Mercedes, honey, in the police car getting arrested. Her mom was getting arrested too. There was 2 different squad cars. They got arrested because they was fighting outside. So her last night dancing was her first night in jail. Maybe not her first, but she going to jail. And we now know she can't stop stripping because her mama stole all her money and bought a church. Girl, I'm so happy they got a season 2. I don't know what to do that I'm happy they got a season 2 because that was the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed my review. Whatever y'all did, I don't care. I loved it. Anyway, I'm Jay Lee. This is JLeesCorner. Peace.